Hello friends, welcome to this morning vinyasa yoga practice for an open heart and a healthy spine. This is the perfect practice to reconnect with your inner confidence, to reawaken your inner clarity, and to trust the timing of your life's journey. We'll go ahead and get started today on our mats in Child's Pose Balasana. Allow yourself a few moments to get comfortable, orienting your body in any way that fosters calmness and a connection to this very moment. And begin to notice the solidity of the earth beneath you. Recognize how supported you are in this moment. Allow yourself to soften any noticeable tension, any noticeable regions of tightness. Let's commence by taking 3 nourishing breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Twice more. I invite you to meet this practice, to meet yourself with wholehearted acceptance and love. No matter what's going on in your life today, no matter what's going on in your life this week or what's happened recently or at some stage in the past, remember that you have the choice. You have the agency to open your heart and welcome in love and inner guidance. Let us take one more cleansing breath to really allow love and acceptance to circulate through our being. Big inhale and big exhale. Let it go. On your next inhalation, come up onto all fours into our tabletop Vamanasana. Inhale, arch your back, shine your heart forwards, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, stretch your back, cat pose. Flowing to the rhythm of your breath. Notice how your spine and the back body feels at the moment. Notice the support of your hands pressing into the surface beneath you. Finish off your final round. Send your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Press into your palms. Inhale, ripple the spine forwards, coming into your supported plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower your torso down towards the earth. Inhale, press into your palms, lift your torso, cobra. Exhale to lower your chest. Inhale, supported plank. Exhale, child's pose. We'll do this again. Inhale, half plank. Exhale, lower down with a neutral spine. Inhale to lift up, spinal extension. Exhale, lower down using arm strength. Inhale, half plank. Exhale, child's pose. Once more, allow the breath to guide your movements. On your next inhalation, roll forwards, lower your pelvis down, open your chest, cobra. Exhale, lower your torso down. From here, separate your fingers towards the outer edges of your mat. Inhale to lift up, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the chest, and again. Inhale, wide cobra. Exhale, lower down once more. Use core strength and the strength of your back to mobilize the upper body. And again, inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. From here, reach your arms the length of the body. Draw your navel towards your spine. And on your exhalation, lift your torso, reach your limbs out behind you. Engage your glutes and the back body. Continue to draw your shoulder blades close to one another, helping you broaden across your heart. Feel the strength of your body. Inhale. And on your exhalation, gently release. Bend your elbows, press into your palms, tuck your toes under. Shift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Offer yourself a moment to lengthen the spine, to stretch out your legs and your hips. Allow the breath to circulate through your body. On your next inhalation, roll forwards into plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Point your toes, inhale, Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale to lower down, tuck your toes under, press into your palms, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. If you prefer, you can stay in down dog or on your inhalation, ripple forwards. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. You're welcome to stay here, take a rest in child's pose, or perform 2 more vinyasas to the rhythm of your breath. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg, 3-legged dog. Square your shoulders to the mat. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot between your palms, pivot your back heel in, rise up into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Our right knee is bent. The left leg is straightened. Inhale. Exhale, glide your left arm down your left leg. Raise your right arm, Sun Warrior. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, palms on the earth, square off your hips, 3-legged plank. Option to take a vinyasa, or head straight to your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg, Ekapara Adho Mukha Svanasana. Notice the deep stretch for the back of your right thigh. On your exhalation, shift forwards, left foot between your palms, pivot your back heel in, Virabhadrasana. Aligning your shoulders atop of your hips, feeling the opposition between your arms, noticing the stretch for your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, Surya Virabhadrasana. Lightly glide your right arm down your right leg, stretch the left side of your torso. Inhale, Warrior Two. Exhale, palms on the earth, three-legged chaturanga, or maybe you head straight to your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, knee to chest, step your foot down, pivot your back heel in. Place your right palm on the inner seam of your right foot on the floor. Raise your left arm towards the sky on a diagonal. Maybe you stay here, or you can lower your right arm underneath your right leg, left arm behind your back, and join your hands together. Continue to lower your hips. Feel the activation of your right thigh. If you're in the arm bind, continue to roll your left shoulder back, broadening across your chest, across your collarbones. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Return your right palm to the earth. Raise your left arm skywards. Square off your hips. Left palm on the earth. Inhale, raise your right arm. Option to stay in your revolved lunge or come into our side plank. Pivot onto the blade edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot atop of your left. You can flex your feet to help stabilize your ankles. Continue to press firmly and evenly into all four corners of your left palm as well as your fingertips. Feel the stability of your body. Inhale. Exhale, right palm on the earth. Option to lift your right leg. Three-legged chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Stretch out your spine, lengthen your legs. On your inhalation, lift your left leg. Exhale, left foot between your palms, pivot your back heel in, and let's find our expression of extended side angle, Utthita Parshvakonasana. Maybe you find the bind, or maybe you feel the support of the earth beneath your left palm. Guide your breath to any regions of the body where you notice sensation. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Return your left palm to the earth. Raise your right arm. Inhale. Exhale, right palm on the earth. Raise your left arm. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you transition into your side plank, Vashisthasana. Continue to lift up through the underside of your waist, stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. Inhale in your side plank. Exhale, left palm on the earth. Maybe you lift your left leg, three-legged chaturanga. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees down, point your toes. Reach your arms out in front, puppy pose, Uttan Shishosana. Notice the opening for your armpits and your chest, the strength and mobility of your spine. On your next breath, press into your forearms, shift forwards into Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Perhaps staying here is enough for you today, or if you like, lower your forehead down, reach your arms back, bend your knees, grab a hold of the medial edges of your ankles. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lift up into our bow pose, Dhanurasana, guiding your knees towards one another, using core strength to support the elevation of your spine. And gently release, lengthen your legs, press into your palms, child's pose. Finding any variation of this posture that feels nourishing. Allow yourself to return inwards to the inner wisdom of your breath and the flow of life. Let's take one more breath in child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Let's work our way upright into a cross-legged seated position. Keeping your right leg bent, lengthen your left leg out on a diagonal. Left palm towards the inner seam of your left leg, and we'll find a side bend. Maybe you lower onto your forearm, or perhaps you keep your arm elevated. Notice the stretch for the right side of your body. Breathe. Inhale to lift your torso, pivot to frame your left leg, and on your exhalation, again fold forwards, this time allowing your body to rest atop of your left leg. Softening your neck and your back. Breathe. On your next breath, walk your hands in towards you, lift the torso, roll your shoulders back, extend your right leg out, bend your left knee. Exhale, side bend. Continue to open your heart towards the space behind you rather than closing off your left shoulder. On your next inhalation, lift the torso. Exhale, pivot to frame your right leg, and again, find your forward fold. Mindfully lift the torso, come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe you close your eyes. Give yourself permission to fully welcome and integrate the nourishing aspects of our practice. Take a moment to acknowledge that you have a body. Recognize the blessing it is to be able to move with fluidity, to be able to move with acceptance and loving kindness. Let's take one cleansing breath to honor our practice. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, stretch your arms skywards. Exhale, lower your palms towards your heart center. We'll close practice with the mantra Om. Inhale to prepare. Om. Namaste. Thank you, friends, for joining me for this practice. If you haven't already done so, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support really facilitates the continuation of these free and accessible movement practices. Thank you.